The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Rangers.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I don't think I've ever seen a defender, let alone any player, make such a meteoric rise in the manner De Ligt did, Peter. Just absolutely phenomenal. A player way ahead of his years, and his composure and confidence is like that of a seasoned veteran.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Oh, it's a great ball here. Now he's got space here. Garnacho gets into a good position. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Lovely, tries a shot! That's a sharp pass. Olise. Kimmich. And Van Nistelrooy! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Pedri does really well to win the ball there. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Tries to play it through. Now this could be a chance. Memphis Depay. Oh, good spread. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Garnacho. Good driving run. Threads one in. And the ball is out of play. Rodri gathers from the goal kick. Oh, good-looking ball. And this is Mohamed Salah. And he's lost his man here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Caresses it through, and he's decided to go for it. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Aim forwards. Mbappe is firing after that one. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Picked out brilliantly. Still goalless. Hernandez calmly anticipates. Out to the left it goes. And he's gone searching crossfield. And it's played it. Van Nistelrooy! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
And here's Olise. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's had a shot! Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Great vision. Oh, that looks a good ball through. He's in space and looking for options. Up he goes! Goal! Rangers! And it's Rangers who take the lead. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Totti. Can he get on the end of this? Olise. Now it's Kimmich. Kimmich's cross. Now this could be a chance. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And this is Totti. That is a brilliant interception. Totti! Now, who's going to be first to this? Schlotterbeck. Memphis Depay.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that...
Chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that, if only he managed to retain his composure.
Pass somewhat off target. Garnacho. And it's Pirlo. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And there's the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Here we go again then.
Ireland really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And that is expertly dealt with. Olise hurtling down that right flank. Tries to pass it through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nice looking ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Olise's cross, and the keeper beats it away. Rangers have reclaimed it. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And he has taken a dim view of this, a second yellow, and that means red. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Van Nistelrooy, ambitious ball here. Caught offside that time. Ireland still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Looking for options for movement.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Haaland. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, perfectly measured that. He's picked his way through. Decent chance! Deftly out wide.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their...
And he shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
Van Nistelrooy is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. That's the keeper's ball. Rangers are looking to go forward now. And he's in on goal. Real chance! And that is wildly off target.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
De Ligt is there and he can pick it up. And reclaimed it in a trice. Played with finesse. Well, that's beautifully weighted. That is good alertness. Schlotterbeck cuts it out. Oh, can he get onto this? So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Now it's Mbappe. He's cut it out. Kimmich. Olise. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Haaland. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's a pretty loose pass.
Substitution in progress.
Alvarez is onto it in a flash. Great ball, shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Ireland really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Alvarez. Now it's Olise. Drives it in. Haaland! And that could come back to haunt them.
Such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
Looking to play him in. Ireland must do something here, and very quickly.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
And he's had it nicked away. Ireland can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service. Ireland really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And that was very necessary. And that is as far as they're going to go. Hernandez gets across to intercept that. Oh, that's fabulous. Now that looks a decent ball. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Now it's Mbappe.
That was lovely, that.
He is through here. A lot of space ahead of him. And he's opted for the long pass. And that will be the final act. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
A quick reminder today that
Any
smoking
reflections
is
on what
only
you've seen,
allowed in
Jim?
areas shown on
That's
this
a
map.
fairly
Thank you for your
demoralising loss.
cooperation.